Hi, I'm Emma and this is Carissa, and today we're going to be doing a simple eye look. So what I'm doing first, you just want to prep the lid with a shade that is the matching shade to her skin tone, just to help the colours blend all nicely and everything. So just taking a buff shade all over the lid, just to help kind of take out any redness. Okay, so then after that I'm just taking a slightly warmer toned shade. So this one I'm actually taking a light brown shade. I'm just going to put that all through the crease as a transition, just so everything kind of blends together nicely. Just look up for me, or just like open your eyes. Then just want to take slightly darker brown and focus it more into the actual crease and the outer V. So I'm just taking just a third slightly deeper shade, and every time you add a shade you focus it more towards the outer corner and less towards the inner corner. And of course blend it out really well. So now I'm just taking out that same buff colour we used the first time, just to kind of diffuse the edges so they're not so rough and a bit more blended. I'm using my finger to pick up a glittered pigment, mainly because if you put it in a brush, it falls through the brushes and you tend to lose a lot of it and you get a little fallout with glitter. So finger, I find, particularly with creamy ones, that they hold onto your finger a lot better and then you can apply them a lot easier. So you just kind of get more and lose less, you know. I'm actually going to go with a rose gold. But you can get a lot of compact shadow brushes that will work to add a glitter pigment. And then you just want to go out in the edge and just blend it. Then I'm just going to quickly take the deepest brown that we picked up before on a really, really flat, like definer brush. This one's a detail shadow brush. And I'm just gonna run that straight along the lash line and kind of smoke it out a bit. It's a really, really small amount, just to kind of finish it up. And then you're going to take the light brown shadow that we used to do the crease, the transition shade. Look up. And just buff that really, really close to the lash line and then blend it out. Like I'm not even like pushing the shadow onto the brush. I'm just like dabbing it in the pan and using the little bit that it picks up. And then on that same brush, pick up that deeper shadow again, the very last one, and just right on the outer edge, right up against the lashes. And then just slowly fade it out again. To finish it off, just with a clean, not incredibly fluffy, just not as dense as the flat definer brush, just go through and really blend it all in together really nicely, just so you haven't got any harsh lines and stuff. Depending on your skin tone, whether it be like kind of a blushy kind of shade or a white, just to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner. And I'm just using just a big fluffy brush for that. I'm just quickly going to fill the brows. For today I'm just using just a dark shadow that matches the hair. And just really, really lightly, this is an angled brush. But thicker than an angled liner brush. And we're just kind of going through with a shadow, filling in any spots that are just a bit sparse. Really simple, like literally using the tiniest bit of shadow, because you don't want to like have like square brows. And the trick is to kind of do really short, quick little brushes rather than drawing big lines down the whole way. because that way it's just a bit more natural and you get like hair-like strokes. I'm just using a spoolie or like a mascara wand looking thing. For the shadows or, you know, gels or pencils or anything you can use to fill out your brows, it's always best to get one that's a couple of shades lighter than your hair, just because it looks a bit more natural that way. You always want to start on the tail and work your way closer to the front, because that way you're going to get like the natural fade effect that they're calling it nowadays, which is basically that the hair in the middle of your face isn't as thick as the hair on the arch or the end of your face. And then as a last trick, what you can actually do to help put your eyebrow hairs all in shape and keep them where you are, there are a bunch of products on the market which are actually like brow gels. What you can always do is spray a little bit of hairspray on your spoolie, wipe it through, get as gold. So this is basically just a very simple way to do a brown tone smoky eye with a little bit of a rose gold highlight on the inner lid.